Hello.
Yes, sir.
How are you, Kayode? How are you doing?
I'm very good, sir. I just, sir.
Ah, don't mind that. They try to eat. So hungry. They pepper me as I dey here. So,
That's good. That's good.
uh,
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't just looking myself alone.
it,
Thank you for this. I will continue.
it,
I don't know if you're hearing me from the start.
I'm hearing you live and direct.
Thank you.
Yeah. It seems like it's just me and you on board.
Yes, I just want to hear it earlier. Uh, that's
Okay. They'll join much later.
Yes.
As soon as I'm finished eating, I will also add my voice.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. God
Yeah.
bless.
Okay.
Enjoy your food. Thank you so much, Pastor Chef, for all you do.
To make sure this thing is being recorded. Okay, wonderful. So, what is people to people revolution of the global clusters? The people to people revolution is a shift from dependency to collaboration. You know, it's a movement of individuals connecting globally, a system where value, knowledge, and opportunities flow directly between people. So, it is the opposite of isolation, it is the power of networks over hierarchies. And this aligns perfectly with what the global cluster represents. It's a global community of professionals, entrepreneurs, and technocrats, a platform for learning, mentorship, business, and opportunities. So, why this revolution and why does people to people revolution matters now? We are in the age of digital transformation, global connectivity, decentralized opportunities. So, no single organization can solve global problems alone. Even global systems today rely on collaboration across multiple actors to succeed. That means the future belongs to connected people, not isolated individuals. And the role of the global clusters and the spark hubs in this is, the global clusters and the spark hub is communities of shared vision. On the global clusters and the spark hub, there is so many unmentioned community, which are our OO1 security, the OO1 global security of the global cluster mentioned on Saturday. There's so many unspoken about or unnoticed, you know, sparkles and clusters in our community on this platform. So the global cluster is a communities of shared visions, It's a platform for knowledge exchange, and it's an engine for economic and personal growth. Yes, the global clusters and the Spark Hub is an engine for economic and personal growth, 100%, because they create access, opportunities, collaboration, and global visibility. The global clusters give you reach beyond your location. The sparkles gives you reach beyond your location. Yes, the sparkle is like a center of activation and innovation. Places where ideas become action. People can hold their meeting, talk from communicating. We activate. If people activate on every hub on this spark hub, we will see the power of people to people revolution. Yes. Environments that ignite potential, places where ideas become action. If the global clusters are the network, the Spark Hub are the power stations. Yes. So together, the global clusters connect, the Spark Hubs activate. So the 5 pillars of people to people revolution. Number 1, connection. No more silos. Build relationships globally. Number 2, collaboration. Work together across industries, countries, and ideas. Number 3, knowledge sharing. Learning is no longer local, it is global. I hope everyone can still hear me. And number 4 is economic empowerment. People create opportunities for people. And that is very important on today's call, people to people revolution. People create opportunities for people. If somebody did not create the opportunity, somebody else will not be able to get empowered. That's the power of people to people revolution. And the number 5, the last but not the least, which is leadership without permission. You don't want to be chosen, you step forward and lead. So how to participate in this revolution is number 1, join the ecosystem, become an active member of the global clusters or the Spark Hubs. That's the step 1. Become active in the global clusters. Become active in the Spark Hubs. The step 2 is build your personal cluster. Your network equals your net worth. The global president always teaches us that. So connect intentionally. That's the step 2. Build your personal cluster. Your network equals your net worth. Like we normally say, on accurate connection to whom you're connected to determines what you will collect. So your network equals your net worth, and connect intentionally. Okay, so the step 3 is share value daily. Teach what you know and learn what you don't. Step 4, collaborate across borders. Projects, businesses, ideas, collaborate across borders. Number 5, become a node of influence. You are not just a member, not just a clusterian, not just a sparky. You are a connector. You are a leader, and you are a change agent. So the future vision is, imagine a world where a student in Africa collaborates with an entrepreneur in Europe. A creator in Asia builds with a developer in America. Opportunities are no longer limited by geography. The world is not coming. The world is here. And it is powered by platforms like the global clusters and the Spark Hubs. So finally, my people, the people to people revolution is not a theory. It is a decision. Yes, it is a decision. A decision to connect, a decision to collaborate, a decision to create, a decision to empower. So today, I challenge us to, don't just be part of the network. Let us be the reason this network grows. When people connect, possibilities expand. When people collaborate, the world transforms. I can see the grand entrance of our global president of the global clusters. Excellent moment to you, sir. That will be my take on today's people-to-people revolution of the global clusters. The power of people-to-people revolution. I don't know if you're less busy now, our global president, to add your voice. I know Pastor Chef was eating, so once he has finished, he can also add his voice. Thank you very much for being here, my two mentees, my two mentors, my great leaders. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all you are doing. I know to keep up might be very, very, challenging, but we are here. So thank you.
What is challenging?
Sorry, sir.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Kilowatt challenging.
Keeping up with the Joneses.
The doses. You mean the daily meetings?
Keeping up with our people, for you to always be here for us, that's what I mean. That it can be challenging. That you're still here to tell us every day what you tell us, and we still see our people. Coming to meeting every day should not be challenging. It just depends on everybody's schedule. We should just be able to take our part and drive this movement forward.
Ben, I want to appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
For Dr. Kadibi is the meeting over. The right for people to people revolution. Okay, let me tell her. Dr. Kadibi. Meeting is not over. Carry, I will send it to you. The meeting is on. Only I'm so I want to say this. This revolution about the people to people revolution is not joke. It's not play. It's not child's play. It's not joke. It's not a spectator call. It's something that every one of us needs to take very, very serious. We need to take it serious, not because of even ourselves, because of what we are trying to build and what we're trying to do. We are people that actually, we are unique people. We are unique people. We are making history. We are creating uncommon values. And what we're trying to do is simply amazing and awesome. And that is why we should just look forward thinking. People are not many. People that have the kind of mind that we have are not many. You understand? So, and we must understand that. So we must understand that. So, having said that, we are here to ensure that great things happen to our people. We have done a technical meeting now, and we want a situation whereby we'll be pushing this revolutionary meeting one after the other. We'll not push everything at once. We'll start from the mind surgery to national orientation, and we want them to eat that one first. Because when you tell people to eat everything, it's like, it's this thing, but everything has a way of building them, you know. So that is what we know. We know that these things have a way of, you know, making people, putting people where they are, where they ought to be, what they need to have, and all of that. So it's a beautiful moment. It's a wonderful people to people revolution. You know, though there's nothing we are today, or we have today, that is not from people. Two people gave back to you. You understand? Two people gave back to you.
Hello, sir. I can't hear you anymore. Pastor Chef, can you hear our global president?
I think he's having network glitches.
Yes, looks like it. I think he has been.
Yeah,
You will come back in.
he's having network glitches. He might still come up. Let's wait and see.
Yes, let's.
I think this network thing should be. I hope the technical team are looking into that aspect, because the larger the committee becomes, the more challenges we're going to have on the technical, space. I hope they already provide solution on that before it starts.
I think is we should notify the global president. Yes, I normally do mention it to him too, but it's good to keep reminding the global president in case the technical team has not checked that, because the more we are becoming, then we'll need some kind of assurance that the network will be able to hold us.
Yeah,
and the server as
that's
well.
sure.
I think while we are waiting for him, we can take your submission, sir.
Yeah, the global revolution, it has come to stay. We are the platform that is changing perspective, ideology, way of life, way of doing things, way of relating with people, way of doing business, and how a model and a civil society that has justification of morals exists. And one thing I always want to do is always have that at the back of my mind. I always want to live a life that reflects the value we are portraying as a clusterian. And it has to take more patient, tolerance, and ethical in managing human beings in respect of who they are. Because whether I like it or not, in our day-to-day revolution, you're going to meet people of different value, different thinking, different perspective.
Yeah.
The good, the bad, the ugly.
100%.
But our mindset and ideology is to make sure that we manage those people no matter who they are. And that's what makes us the clusterian we are. We must live as an example. We must live as an ambassador. We must leave the footprint of time that portrays who we are. So it's something that I work on myself to align myself to this vision that we're trying to push out. Because at the end of the day, people that you are trying to push this ideology to, they are watching your lifestyle. Are you portraying your lifestyle? Are you a disciple of the great Clusterians? Are you portraying that disciple life? Are you portraying that disciple life? Are you living like the way Jesus Christ lives? Because whether you like it or not, global clusters, it's a replicant of the life of Jesus. Because here we don't promote anything moral. And I will tell everyone for free that cares to know that people that are great today, one of the foremost book that they read, it's the Bible. So are we prostrating ourselves like the disciples of Jesus Christ? Because in our day-to-day activities, trying to relate what the global world is all about, we're going to meet people that have different mindsets. We're going to meet people that will want to, fight our ideology. We're going to meet people that does not even believe in our ideology. We're going to meet people that will want to frustrate us as a person. But we must have it in our mind as the great custodians that we're actually changing the narrative, changing life, changing perspective, and changing morals. And we should have that spirit of perseverance, that spirit of being driven to accommodative and and managing every type of human being that we meet in our day to day, trying to revolutionize the great continent Africa beyond. And it starts with us. And we should live a great ambassadorial life of a custodian. With this, we'll be able to achieve our mission to change people mindset, to change people way of life, to change people thinking, to change people behavior, to change people perspective, and to indulge people to live a better moral life that reflects a better society. That's my take on that.
Thank you very much, Pastor Jeff. That was a great one. Thank you. I can see the entrance of Dr. Carey from the Global Pioneer, our patron from America. You're welcome in, sir. Thanks for being on the call today. If you don't mind, you can unmute your mic to add your voice on today's people to people revolution. I have talked about the power of people to people revolution, which is what we are exhibiting right now. You have just joined us from the United States. So please kindly share with us a little from your book of experiences, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Can you hear me okay? Hello.
Hello,
Hi.
sir. We can hear you. You're welcome in, sir.
Oh, great. Thank you. Thank you so much. And it's great to be able to speak to you and be a part of this group. Every day we're working on improving education internationally, improving our youth leadership, our teacher training. We're even now just came out with and exporting books, videos, free courses with certificates for people that complete. We're having tremendous success right now in Ivory Coast. We started 13 new groups that are built around common sense. It's called, I'll show you, it's called How to Make Good Choices. So what we do is we offer free ebooks on common sense, youth leadership, how to make good decisions. This is also a tool used by school counselors to correct bad behavior. Instead of just hitting the children with the stick or yelling at them or punishing them, what we have is this great tool to educate called How to Make Good Choices. It's a free ebook, and the website is goodchoicesebook.org. And I posted it in the global clusters, but we also have the QR code as well to get the free ebook. But basically, it's a nice tool for parents let's say boys clubs, girls clubs, Leos, Lions Club, any youth groups, leadership activities, character building programs. You hear about character building, you hear about youth skill development, but how do you do that? See, you can talk about it, but how do you actually do that? How do you actually physically help a young person to overcome all the difficulties that they have and they have to face? And so our How to Make Good Choices program has been accepted by many governments, and we've implemented this around the world in so many countries. We're training teachers, we're helping parents, we're working with youth leaders, building confidence, building character building would be to give a young person a way to make good decisions and to lead others by example, by ability to deal with, let's say, drugs or violence or gang members and parents. They have trouble with their parents. Many young people have trouble in school. You have something called bullying, where there's violent children, and that can really hurt some of our young people. You have gang members, you have drug dealers, you have traffickers, you have people that kidnap, you have rape, you have 30% of the children are sexually and physically abused in Nigeria by the age of 18. That's correct. By the age of 18, at least 3 out of every 10 children are abused physically, sexually, and other ways. You know, you have to have a way to do something about that physically. You have to have a tool, a way to correct that situation, and not just hitting children or throwing them in jail does not correct the problem. If you've seen that, you all know that youth crime and drugs and violence is a problem. You all know that. You see it all the time. And children learn from adults. So this book is also good for adults, because adults are the problem when it comes to raising children properly. Adults, teachers, parents, that's the problem, because children learn from elders, they learn from their leaders, they learn from their parents, they learn from their teachers. They learn these bad habits, or the children are out of control. And this is a great way to build honesty and good behavior and common sense. You'll hear that word a lot more as we are exporting this program internationally. Now, you have 1,000+ members in the WhatsApp group for Global Clusters, or we have 1,000+ members. As we educate and as we have these daily meetings, more people should be coming, not less. More and more members should be participating, because this is a very valuable service that we are offering to you, to your community, to your parents, to your children, to your young people. This is a very valuable service. So where is all of our members?
It's everywhere.
If they're not coming to these meetings, or not bringing people to these meetings, they are not participating. And if they're not participating in our wonderful educational programs, then are they truly a global cluster, a global clusterian? Are they a member of this group if they don't participate? If you're a student and you don't come to class, you're not a student. If you're a parent and you kill or hurt your children, you're not a parent. If you're a member of the group, it is my honest opinion that you should participate in group activities, especially if they're helping people. So we are giving you so many free books and free courses and education and information. And the information is valuable for those who see that they can use it, for those who want to learn, for those who want to improve their communities. Are your communities good enough? They don't need help with drugs or violence or broken relationships or orphans? Is your community doing so great? We don't need any of these tools. We don't need this knowledge. I don't think so. 70% of the world lives in poverty. 70% of the world cannot read. You have violence. You have students who aren't going to school and not learning, or they're poor, or they're stealing, or they're selling drugs. So who's going to do something about that? We are. And we count on all of our members to participate and not just have your name in the membership, but really participate, do something, be a part. Now, why do we only have 2 or 3 people at these meetings? If the groups are over 1,000, there should at least be 50 people at every meeting, maybe more. 100 people would be 10%. So 5% of the group, or 4% or 3%, would be minimally acceptable participation. Now, we want all of our global clusterians to participate, at least come to 1 meeting a week. And some of these are incredible. Some of in fact, I think they're all very important, but maybe you can't come to 3 or 4. Maybe you can just come to 1, but really make time and come to these training sessions, these meetings. This is a partnership, a collaboration. You're a group member. And we need to be all working together to make a better world. Your community, to help people, to be an influencer, to support your community. You know, as you have more knowledge and tools, you can do more. So it would be wonderful if more and more of you can come to our meetings or bring your friends, because you set an example. You can influence people's lives. You can be a positive influence in people's lives. But if you don't come to any of the meetings, I don't know, how will you participate? If you are a member of this group, how do you participate? My suggestion is come to at least 1 meeting, bring a friend. Let's get this group, Global Clusterians, to be more successful. We all contribute to make this group more successful by growing the group. A flower, a garden needs support. It needs water and sunshine, and it needs love. This group needs water and sunshine and love. And how do you do that? By lending your support, by participating. Is your energy, your love, your support, your care for this group. And even if you just come once a week and bring a friend or tell your friends and promote it to other people, so we can build this group and reach more and more people. Because if you're not participating, how are we ever going to grow? How are we ever going to get the word out and train more people and help more people? And because we are doing great things, the knowledge, it helps. I can tell you, I wouldn't be doing this for 47 years if it didn't improve lives and help people to better learn more easily, to become a better student, to become a better mother or father, to have better marriage and relationships. We can influence financial prosperity in your country, people starting businesses, to be motivated and have ideas and share the knowledge. That's what we do. You are a member of this very powerful, incredible group. Please step up and attend. Don't just ignore what we're doing. Send people, promote the events, and come yourself. Come for 20 minutes. Just participate.
Be more romantic in your approach. there's power in your tongue. The way you address
Pastor Chef,
Somebody's
please, can you
talking.
mute yourself?
Talking.
Pastor
Are they-
Chef,
you and not my
Pastor
staff,
Chef.
and you're not under me.
Pastor
Somebody's
Chef,
talking. Hello.
Hi, sir.
please mute yourself. Mute.
Oh, okay.
I know. So my message to all of our friends and all of the people out there, whether you have a group, a company, a business, a church, or you just have friends, or you have a Facebook page or Instagram page, do something to contribute to the success of our group. Do something and make your energy, your life be felt by communication, and this group will grow and grow and grow, and more great things will happen. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to reach more people, educate more people, help more people, and make a difference. And so we need all of you, your support, even if you just come for half an hour or bring a friend. And so we're not asking you to spend hours and hours. We're asking you to be a global clusterian and contribute to the success and prosperity of this group by participating or bringing others. And that's a true group member. They participate, you're involved. And I know everybody's busy. Listen, I have so much to do. I can't even tell you how much I have to do. I'm responsible for hundreds and millions of people, literally responsible. I am responsible for countries. And yet here I am trying to help, offering you free books and videos and courses every single time. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, if you come to some of our meetings, you'll find out that we have brand new children's books. They're illustration books. It's a new method of educating using illustrations. This is part of our Tools for Teachers training program, and helping educators and ministers and religious leaders and anybody dealing with education should know that the problem with education is they don't have enough reality on what you're trying to teach them. And what I mean by reality is you can see it. Visible education is the best education. It's called learning with illustrations. Learning with illustrations. And now we have brand new children's books, 20 of them. And this one's called How to Be Happy. It's incredible, based on the works of American philosopher, engineer, and he's in the Guinness World Book of Records for the most books ever translated. Over 200 million of his books in circulation. Mr. L. Ron Hubbard learned to read and write at the age of 3.5 years old. So this is a new book for kids called How to Be Happy. And we have a free ebook for kids called How to Make Good Decisions. And the website is goodchoicesebook.org, and many languages. So, and we have so much more to offer you than this. But if you don't come to the meetings, I can't show it to you. So we love helping people. We can help people 9,000 ways. We can educate them on drugs so they don't smoke marijuana and drink alcohol and die in a car accident or go to jail or do stupid things. We can save lives just with our drug education program, which, by the way, is now in over 100 countries, our drug education program. We reform criminals with our criminal reform program. It's the best in the world. And we haven't even done a webinar on that yet. 86% results. 86% of criminals that go to jail do our criminal reform program using this. We use this, How to Make Good Choices, and another book called The Way to Happiness. Free ebook, twthdc.org, twthdc.org, free ebook for The Way to Happiness, used in prisons all over the world, are rehabilitating prisoners so when they come out of jail, they never go back to crime. 86% results. We can get a person off of drugs who's addicted to drugs. We can help a person repair their marriage. We can help a person with their confidence and their concentration and their energy. We can help a person get rid of stress and mental difficulties that are driving them crazy, depression, loneliness, suicidal thoughts. We have all these tools. And we're not just talking, ladies and gentlemen. We have videos and free courses and so much. But if you don't come to the meetings, I can't share any of it with you. And I would love to see more people come to our meetings. Now, I promote my webinars and I get 40 people with 24 hours notice for my international webinars. And we should get more from global clusters. We should get much more than that for every one of our meetings because they're important. And because we're all a part of this group. Even if you come for a little bit, attend, please. And it's my opinion, if you're not going to be part of a group, don't pretend you are. If you're going to be a part, be a part. And if you're not going to be a part, don't be a part. Because nothing is unhappier than saying you're going to do something and then not doing it. Or not being honest with yourself. There's nothing unhappier than lying to oneself. If you say you're going to do something, do it. If you're not going to do it, don't do it. And be straight up honest with yourself. If you're going to do it, do it. And if you're not going to do it, don't pretend to do it. And you know how a lot of times we tell people, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then we never do it. And that's not really being true to oneself, and that's not really being honest. When you say you're going to do something and you don't do it, that's dishonesty. That's when you lie about something, it's dishonesty. So if you're going to do something, do it and commit yourself, and you will have much more enjoyment in life if you do what you say you're going to do, and you're true to yourself. You're going to have a higher integrity. You're going to feel stronger about yourself. You're not going to feel badly that you keep breaking your word, or nobody can trust you, or you're not reliable. If you have a company and your staff don't come to work, you fire them. If you have a marriage and your husband or wife cheat on you, you're not married anymore. It's called trust. And you have to trust yourself first. So when you say you're going to do something, you do it. And if you're not going to do it, don't say you're going to do it. And be truthful to yourself. And you will be a much happier person. I promise you, you'll be much, much happier because you can believe in yourself. A lot of times people say they're going to do things and they don't do them. They say, I'll be there, and they don't come. I'm a member of the group, but you don't come. That's not very, to me, I'd rather have 10 people in my group and everybody participate than have 1,000 people and they don't participate. Because it gets very lonely in a group when nobody comes. It's not really a team. Look, let me give you an example. The car has a flat tire in the middle of the highway. And everybody in the car just sits there and nobody gets out to help. That doesn't feel good, does it? Now you get a flat tire in the middle of the highway and everybody jumps up and one person's pushing the cart, one's helping take the tire off, and another one, and everybody's contributing. And you get that car fixed really, really fast. And that's called a team. A team helps each other, supports each other. That's what a team is. You work together for the same goals. That's a team. So that's my suggestion for today. I hope it helps you. I'm sorry if I hurt anybody's feelings. I wasn't trying to, but I'm just trying to be very honest and say what I see. If we have 1,000 members in this group, at least 30, 40, 50 people should be coming to our meetings or bringing other people so we can grow the group. Members contribute. So in my marriage, I wash the dishes. I help my wife cook the meals. I clean the floors. I take care of the pets. If my wife needs something, if she doesn't feel good, I make sure she gets sleep and I help her. That's a team. I don't criticize my wife She doesn't criticize me. We don't yell at each other for mistakes. That's a team. And I help my wife to do better in life, and she helps me to do better in life. This morning I came to work, and she made me a coffee. Little things make a difference. So contribute to your president, Dr. Badmus. Contribute to his meetings and his group, and you're part of it, and you're a big part of it. Mr. Ferez, you're doing a great job. See you here all the time. It's awesome. I'm so proud of you. And the energy that this group can create, you can change the world. With the members that we have, we can change the world. You can do so much. Thank you for listening to me, and have an awesome, awesome day.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kari. Thank you. That was massive, and I'm glad that our people will get to hear that it's been recorded. Thank you so much for coming by today, sir. Thank you for all you do, and that was a great one. All I can say to everyone is to eat to what you have advised us today, and that's what our global president is always saying as well. You know, you cannot be a student if you don't go to school. You know, so I consider our global president is around now. If you're able to unmute yourself so that you can talk to us, sir. We believe the network kicked you out the other time. Clusterian, the global president. Are you there, sir?
All right, I'm here.
Okay.
Dr. Kari, you are amazing. You are spectacular. You are a great man, of our time, of our generation. You are a wonderful person. Anytime I see you, I see hope, not just for Africa alone. I see hope globally. You radiate hope, because for someone like you, a lot of baby boomer feels that they are okay. Some of them put their money in treasury bill, and some of them put their money in investment, and they are fine, and they don't need to go extra mile the way you go. But still yet, you create time to educate us. You create time to impact us. You create time, you are ready to make sure. You can say how you are. I recorded this part when you are like soliciting for the global clusterians to take this meeting serious. This is the reason why they are still underdeveloped in Africa, because they don't submit themselves to quality and accurate learning like this. And we want to appreciate you. It's people to people revolution. There was a way we met. And when we met, we started talking. I told you about the vision of the global president. That was around the time we launched. I cannot forget 2024. That was August. I just got back to Turkey because that was August. After about a month after we launched, I said, we just launched this vision and all of that. And I see that you're a content person. And since then, you've been impacting it. If you remember that time, the people in this WhatsApp group, they are not up to 120. There are like 100 people there, and now we have over 1,000 in that place. On the other social media, we have 1,000. The entire ecosystem have almost 5,000 people, and you can imagine having a training like this. I was still saying what you're saying yesterday, as if we have talked to one another to say, look at what is happening, and the same thing you're saying. And I said, what is happening? I'm in Abuja now, FCT. I'm set to see the national orientation tomorrow. And I'm trying to give them one of our meetings to tell them that, okay, national orientation, we need a re-engineering of the mind of the people. I see that the people love to complain and they are not ready to take action. The people thought a developed Federal Republic of Nigeria that we want will be built by wishful thinking. That can never happen. It has to be built by intentional citizens. Your life needs to be developed. You need to submit to learning like this. You need to be here.
No limit.
You understand?
Assist
You know, some people think, oh,
the time of your
is when is how much they are
commit.
religious.
No
Is
limit.
their religious life that will build the nation? No,
Use it for
you
your
need to be purposeful,
like what
and that is what we're talking about here.
called
So,
impact.
I really appreciate you. I know that this movement will not keep quiet. We'll keep doing it. We'll keep doing it. You know, tomorrow we're going to have my surgery early in the morning. That will be at the midnight in your place. You might not be able to participate in that, but the survival strategies in the new normal will be around 5 p.m. Nigerian time, and that will be early hours of the day where you are. And we will always want to have you keep talking to us. And I believe that our people will keep, you know, mobilizing them, talking to the educationists among us, the academicians, the people, to say, don't joke
Hi,
with this movement.
for joining.
Don't joke with this movement. This is not a movement anyone should joke with. This is not a movement anyone should play with at all. This is not a movement that anyone should, you know, not take serious. People to people. People came together to give back to me, to give back to you. People helped you learn when you are growing up. People were the people, it was people that connected you to anything you have. You know, if you have a skill, you are going to render the service to people. So the place of people in nation building cannot be overemphasized. It's the real deal. It's something that everyone should take serious. You cannot see people and not treat people well and expect to go well in life. You must be able to, you know, people must have something in their mind concerning you. You understand? I've not seen Dr. Kari one-on-one, but he has adopted me as a son, as a brother. And every time he said, I want to share this idea with you, I want to do this, okay, I'm ready to be the patron. As a matter of fact, I trust him so much, even in our company profile, I put him there, that this is our patron, because I love the values he carries. And you see, you know, there are things, I'm coming up with something, and I want you to start it right now. You understand? It's an assignment for Dr. Kari to the global clusters, and the global cluster is going to champion this globally. You're going to write your story for us. We need your story in book. We want to be reading it. We need it to be there. We need your story. You understand? Your journey of life, how you started when you gained consciousness. You know, if you can remember when you were 3 years old, you know, you need all those stories. And this story will not just be in the book alone, which we will launch on your birthday. You understand? But again, after that, we're going to do a documentary of that, your story. We're going to do a documentary of it. And apart from the documentary of it, we're going to do a movie that will, you know, that will involve people, you know, great actors will be there, and that will people will watch in the cinema, apart from cinema, and it will equally be on Netflix. You understand? For people to watch. You understand? We'll submit it to Netflix. We need a story of people like you, because we need to learn. We need to learn. How was it? Was it that easy for you when you were growing up? You know, was everything bed of roses? You know, because this is the kind of movie our young ones need to be listening to, not the one that people just form something that has never existed, you know, things that does not even happen, like a mirage, and they present it to the people. So, sir, please start working on your book, the journey and the story of your life. You understand? You know, it could be the book will be titled Becoming Dr. Kari. If you want to become another Dr. Kari, this is the journey. You understand? So we will come up with a good title, and we're going to be working with you, with our technical team, with everything, and we're going to champion it, and we're going to make sure that we publish this book, we distribute this book freely to everybody. You understand? We're going to raise funding for it and make sure that this book is given to over 1 billion people in Africa. You understand? And beyond. So, Dr. Kari, you are a rare gem. Anytime we see you, we believe that we have a great future. We believe Africa can work again. You are one American that believe in Africa, you believe in the potential, and you are impacting us, and you're showing us that this is the way to live. This is the way to live. You are the pioneer of life skill training. You understand? Which we have told all of our beneficiaries on the global cluster to say you are exposed to over 50 life skill training. What you not be taught in the university, you need to take advantage of it. Every time Dr. Kari comes, he's always coming with a gift. What do you want? The books are there. Guess what? We have some of the books now, and we're saying people go through the lecture. Let's give you this book. Let's see your seriousness. Because if we give you an online program and you're not going and you're not doing it, we believe that if we give you the book, you will not read it. You understand? If you ask you to come for meetings and you're not coming for meetings, if you give you the book, you just throw it somewhere. You understand? We don't want people to throw this book anywhere. We want a book that will go inside of you, that will ignite change. We need a beautiful Federal Republic of Nigeria being the trigger of Africa. We need a beautiful United States of Africa. We need to make Africa great again. We need to make Africa and Nigeria great again. We need to make Africa and Ghana great again. We need to make Africa and Ivory Coast great again. And that is what we should stand for. The development we're all craving for, it's in you. You are an integral part of people we are talking about. It is the consortium of individuals that constitute people. People. And these people, there is nothing you want to amount to in life. You must submit to quality learning like this. You must submit to it. Nothing. You can't amount to anything. I'm telling you. And people, I'm shocked that over 50 people are online on WhatsApp right now. They're probably watching comedy or catching cruise. And at the end of the day, they will say their life is not balanced. How do they want balance? Your life can only be balanced when you are conscious of putting something unique into that life every day. Your mind is the womb to your life. It is what you impregnate your mind to be that your mind will give back to in the reality. So what are you exposing your life to? What are you exposing your eyes to? What are you exposing your mind to? Anything you expose your mind to is what your mind will give back to you in the reality. So the people that are here, congratulations. Those that are watching online on YouTube, I know that since the OO2 certificate is here, we're currently streaming on YouTube, and the YouTube channel should be shared. You know, the YouTube channel should be shared, and so that people can take advantage of what we have here. Having said that, the people-to-people revolution is not a spectator call. It's the real deal. It's a call for everyone to come together to make sure that we engage in this revolution, to impact humanity, to perform surgery on ourselves, and to make sure that we become the kind of people we ought to be. Thank you, moderator, for having me today. Thank you, Dr. Kari, our great patron. Thanks for all you do to contribute positively to humanity. You know, our activation is going on. We're still going to be activating so many places. We'll be doing events, and we just want to, we did a case study, and we're trying to create a studio right now. We're trying to do a lot of videos on the digital literacy. We're doing a lot of work, and we're trying to, provide solutions to some government agency. So that is what we're currently doing right now. So having said that, it's a beautiful Sunday, and thank you for having me. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, our global president of the global
Jimmy, over
cluster.
to you, sir.
Thank
MG,
you.
over to you.
Thank you very much, sir, our global president. It has been a wonderful people-to-people revolution today, and without taking too much of our time, Clusterian Fares, you're welcoming Abu Clusterian. Let's have your own take before we draw the curtain, if that's okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
We can't hear you, CP. CP, are you there?
Maybe you need to mute and unmute.
Please, am I being heard?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. So, okay. I want to say that excuse me, the part I caught from Dr. Kari, he said there is nothing unhappier than lying to oneself. Or if I fail to do it, not because I don't have hands, not because I don't have legs, or not because I'm feeble, but because of maybe laziness. There are different there are sorry, let me move away from where my boy is. Kinds of laziness. So some could be mental laziness, some could be, some people are lazy physically, but I think mental laziness is quite off, completely off. Yes.
Yeah,
Quite off.
we meet for People to People Revolution on Sundays. I will tell you more about it later in case your teams are interested as well.
Okay.
How is everything?
How did you go yesterday? You disappeared. I wanted to bring you up again for another.
Oh, I didn't know. After you don't beat me, woto. Your people don't even take them easy at all. Well done. Next time like this, I go. My people they come later.
They can't quarrel themselves. Say what I don't tell them.
Yeah. You know, say UK for 740. Some of them was like, I thought it was 840. I thought it was this.
I know that time was not really favorable for some people.
Yeah.
It wasn't favorable. Even though they say my friend that was just on top of my matter. It did my matter. Yeah, Benny, thank you. Guys, let's share the live. So she was able to come. Somebody was even telling me why I don't tell her. Then I'm flying jets for saying.
Even though they don't come, you did them proud. Don't worry.
Yes, so I said, don't worry, another one they come.
Very soon.
When they hold up, I will go another place to match. Thank you, Benny. Thank you. Chai, I know say your people were not around.
They were not, though. They were not. You don't cite all my people. You don't give them work to do. Now you give them job.
Michael, you're welcome. I was just asking a question. Would you date a woman who is richer than you? Thank you.
Well, it doesn't matter if it doesn't matter to the woman. But when you say richer, am I gonna be jobless or?
You're not gonna be jobless.
Okay, she's just richer. Of course, now it does not about the money now.
Let's bring it to that.
Yeah. So all I will do is to support her now, and we'll just live normal. Yes, of course. It's not about money, but the relationship that was built on money, then it will crash on money.
But you know, some men see it as being, will I say, I don't know if it's pride. They wouldn't want the woman to earn higher than them, or jealousy. I don't know.
That's true, and that's just I believe that's an old system way whereby men want to be, you want to be able to control the woman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you're a control freak, then that man.
It's not still old. It's old in paper, but some people it's still in their mind. It's still their mindset.
Okay, let me just quickly complete this meeting.
Okay.
Because
Hello, MG.
yeah,
Please, did you hear?
I didn't hear you. I just said let me draw the curtain now because I couldn't hear
Okay, you did not hear me at all.
No.
You didn't.
He said it doesn't matter.
Wonderful. It's the network. I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's okay. It's just that because of the recording, so that there will be no too much silence in it. So thank you everyone who has been on People to People Revolution of the Global Clusters today. It has been a wonderful one, and we have talked about the power of People to People Revolution. People empower people. People, support people. People collaborate with people, and that's how it should be. When people connect, possibilities expand. When people collaborate, the world transforms. Before we go, we normally ask, who are we? We are the Global Clusters, a robust community of technocrats, or those who want to become technocrats, entrepreneurs, or those who want to become entrepreneurs, professionals, or those who want to become professionals. And on the Global Clusters platform, we do share accurate knowledge and information of our industry. Why? Because it is the bridge that will take us from where we are to where we ought to be. We share accurate connection because to whom you're connected to determines what you will collect in life. We meet on different revolutions. Tomorrow, Monday morning, we'll be meeting again for Mind Surgery Revolution to prepare our mind towards the week. Before anything, you have to treat your mindset first. So I want everyone to join us by 9 a.m. tomorrow on Mind Surgery Revolution. We'll have the Mind Surgeon of the day, and I will be sharing the meeting as well on other platforms. So thank you everyone who has been part of today's People to People Revolution. I believe it's the weekend and you probably want to spend time with your family. So we'll be drawing the curtain here now. Thank you, our global president. Thank you, Pastor Chef, Closiran Fares, Dr. Kari. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now. Bye. Thank you.
Yes, so MG, thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Pastor.
It's good though. I was not trying to. I've never played this match by myself. I don't know how to even go start it.
Are you for real?
Yes, so that's the only thing I've not done on this app. I've never tried the match.
Even when you come on your own life, you've not tried match.
No. So I think it's good to be tried. How do you get the match?
You go to that ring. There is a ring down there. You click on that ring. Then you will see people. You will see invites. You'll be seeing people that are online too.
Okay, maybe I've set it to just my friends. Maybe that's why.
You can just send an invite.
All right. Let me remove this.
So when you send an invite, you will see it. This thing, royal request. What the hell?
Royal request?
Yeah. Okay, you are not at the meeting today.
No, my other phone that I normally use to join. See, when I need it, it goes off. I think it's back to factory. So I sent another request and I messaged Sakeni. So they didn't bring me in with my other account. So I don't know what they have said. What was it about?
Well, they said you need to get 150 months.
Okay.
Then live duration of 650 minutes.
Okay.
Then you go live for days.
Right.
One person will get 150,000.
You never know. God is wonderful. You never know. You never know.
Me at least I even did the 140 this thing first.
Already. Well done.
Check your own, so you might be